Hi everybody, Robert Dyer, and welcome to the Robert Dyer channel, where tonight it's always exciting when there's a new flavor of Mountain Dew, and there are actually, I guess, 3 new flavors right now, 2 regular sodas and 1 energy drink, and they're all Baja theme after the great Baja Blast. And this one that I have here is so far the only of the 2 sodas I've been able to get here in Montgomery County. The county council has apparently so far prevented the other one from coming over the county line, but somehow this one was smuggled in Thunder Road style, and this is the Mountain Dew Baja Gold. And not surprisingly, it is gold in color, gold in label, and according to the label on the back here, it has 74 grams of sugar, and this is bottled in the wonderful town of Purchase in the great state of New York. Alright, so let's take a closer look at the packaging here. So you have this thing at the top here that says grab all Baja flavors. That's if you're not in Montgomery County, I guess. And you have the Baja Gold, a gold bar, and then a slice of pineapple. And you see they've got pineapple in a black color. They say natural and artificial, so there will be some real pineapple in this. And it's a very odd design. It's like a treasure, a lost city of gold theme, I guess. Some kind of a pineapple voodoo character. I'm not sure what the heck's going on. Looks like gold cups, coins, jewelry. Some sort of Illuminati symbolism. Though overall I'm getting Serpentor vibes from the colors here. Now let's go ahead and get this open. There she blows. And well, there's definitely a strong pineapple aroma. Almost no Mountain Dew aroma, and in some ways I'm a little skeptical when I saw this initially, because didn't they just have a pineapple flavor last year? So I would like to see them go in a different direction. This seems like a bit of a retread, except that that also had a coconut flavor, a pina colada type theme. So we'll just have to see what we got here. So let's get out the finest bachelor's glassware and pour some of this in. And then get that cap back on so we don't end up with a flat soda. Now let me hold this up to the microphone. Can you hear it? I think it's a good test as to the strength of the carbonation. A lot of the Mountain Dews have been a bit weak on that in recent years. As you can see, the wonderful gold color. It really does smell like you have your nose up against a piece of pineapple, like a Dole pineapple can. Let's go ahead and see how it tastes. Well, it really does have more of a natural pineapple flavor than that other pineapple. It's definitely a strong pineapple flavor, but unlike that other pineapple coconut thing last year, this seems a little more in the range of a Mountain Dew citrus type beverage. Because I'm definitely tasting more of the Mountain Dew formula, the regular flavor. This is supposed to be, as they say, a blast of the pineapple added to Mountain Dew. Definitely seems like it would be refreshing for the summertime, and it's also one of those, there's two kind of Mountain Dew flavors. One is that sort of syrupy, sugary burn to it, and this is more of this is a less, I wouldn't necessarily say it's less sweet, because it's plenty sweet, and the pineapple actually adds to how sweet it is, but it's not that sort of candy syrup type of sweetness, which I actually like those more candy-like flavors. But I know some other people have said they prefer more of the traditional Mountain Dew type of flavor, and I think that is what this is, both in the consistency and aftertaste, but also in that it's not overwhelming the Mountain Dew element in it.
Did you know we still have an autonomous zone here in the downtown of Willoughby, Ohio? In fact, I just got back from buying a U-Haul truck at an FBI surplus sale down south. On my way back to Ohio on Route 52, I heard a strange noise in the back of the truck, so I thought I'd better pull over, and I stopped in Mayberry, North Carolina. When I opened the back door of the U-Haul, it looked like a little army in there. Before I could ask what they were doing in there, Sheriff Andy Taylor and Deputy Barney Fife pulled up with sirens blaring. Sheriff Taylor said, "I reckon you fellas better get down out of that truck," after the men were handcuffed on the grass. The sheriff and his deputy turned around to face the many television cameras that were suddenly approaching and struck a pose. I said, "Sheriff, aren't you supposed to be facing the criminals when you're arresting them, not turning your back on them? Quiet, son, or I'll have to take you in with them," he said. All of a sudden, a boombox started playing YMCA by the Village People, and the men from the U-Haul and the sheriff and the deputy all started busting out choreographed dance moves together. It looked like they had spent a lot of time practicing. Then Mike Pence and Ivanka Trump came out of the Starbucks with soy milk lattes. Bill Barr swears by the soy, Mike, Ivanka said, and that's good enough for me. "Oh, I concur," Pence replied. "He'll make an excellent attorney general in the Pence-Cheney administration." Suddenly a cloud fell over the whole downtown. I turned and saw Donald Trump approaching us, striding in a long black coat, a lot sharper looking than the coats he wore before. A distinctive Hugo Boss cut. Close behind him were two of those Star Wars stormtrooper types with the black uniforms. Like Rogue One. This must be the dark MAGA phenomenon I've been hearing about, I thought. Now Trump was just about 2 feet away. "Ivanka, you're fired," he said. "Mike, you didn't have the courage to put real kid. You're gonna like it. I think many people probably are going to be very happy. The great Manga King will return, bigger and better than ever before. I want you to join me for a well-done steak with ketchup, kid. But first, they're playing my song, and then Trump began to do those signature dance moves.
Say that this is certainly delivering what was promised. It's definitely got a consistency of theme all the way through. Everything is gold. I wish it came with a gold bar attached, but I think the artwork is not quite up to the standards that have been set in recent years by Mountain Dew. They've had some really impressive artwork on the recent bottles, and this certainly had the theme of the gold treasures, lost city of gold. So it was a great theme, but it didn't seem more like a rushed concept in the art as opposed to some of the creativity they've had. This is not a picture I'd want on my wall like the frostbite or the smashed thrashed apple, but certainly adequate. It delivered the pineapple flavor that was promised, a very authentic pineapple flavor. The only drawbacks I could say about this is that if you don't like pineapple, then you don't want to get this at all. And the other thing for me personally is that I would like to see them try some different flavors rather than repeat another one so quickly. Maybe give us a fruit or a candy or something that we haven't thought of before that will be a totally new direction. But beyond that, I can say that I'm comfortable in giving this a very solid 4 stars out of 5. I would recommend it as a summer beverage, but it is not breaking any new ground at all for Mountain Dew. Hope you like this video. Share it with your friends. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.